guys, I'm back today to give you a little quarantine brow tutorial. No, I'm not a professional. I got asked my last video what I do for a living, and I am a school secretary, and I have a 15-year-old child, 2 fur babies, I'm a weenie dog mom, and a cat mom. So this is just something that I'm doing at home during quarantine, because I want to get y'all guys to understand that you don't have to look ugly just being at home. Like, you can feel yourself and, you know, just keep up with your hygiene. That's really important when you're at home. So here goes nothing. My first thing is a couple of things that I highly recommend you getting, which would be these wipes. They're facial wipes, cucumber mint. You can get any kind of facial wipes. Sometimes they have retinol. Sometimes they have some refreshing ingredients like oils and stuff that help your skin. Also a headband, so that way you have all the little baby hairs out of your face and nothing gets in the way. Some Q-tips. Those are very important during this video, okay? Q-tips. Your favorite eyebrow wand and your favorite eyebrow gel setting gel, okay? Also, a concealer will help, and a cream. Any kind of cream that you like. Pond's cream, facial cream. Sometimes I use the hemp's creams. Today I'm going to be using the Gold Faded MD Problem Uneven Skin Tone, because I kind of have a little bit of uneven skin tone around my eyebrows, as you can tell. Once again, the makeup I'm wearing is the quarantine makeup from my last video. So it's nothing big. It's nothing extravagant. It's very simple, guys. Very simple. So this is what I'm using today. It's the Vital Boost. You can get this at Ulta. Once again, I got this in an Ipsy bag. I highly recommend getting Ipsy. They give you a whole bunch of fun little tiny travel size trial creams, and I really enjoy that, because not all the time do I want to go buy a big O face cream and only use it once and then it break me out, because I'm very sensitive. So I do highly recommend getting you an Ipsy bag. That's number 1. Number 2, let's get started. I have some utensils, and my first thing that I love to do is get a good pair of tweezers, okay? My tweezers that I choose, I got them from Sally's Beauty Supply, and these little tiny scissors, a powder brush, and the number 1 thing that really helps me with my eyebrows, because they're very thin, is a razor. And these razors you can find at your beauty supply store, Sally's, Target, Walmart, even Dollar General and Family Dollar. They do have these there. They're in the section with the tweezers. And usually what I do is, to begin to prep my skin before I start any of this, I use my facial cream. Just a little tiny dab. I add it to my eyebrows. All around my eyebrows. This gets the pores nice and open and moist. So that way if you pull any of your skin, it just kind of doesn't irritate you as bad. I'm very sensitive, guys. Like, anything breaks me out. If it's perfumed, heavily perfumed, my eyebrows, and when they wax them, I have like these bumps for days, and it's just horrible. So to prevent that, doing this at home, that's why I put the lotion on. To start, I get a really good pair of tweezers. Like I said, these are from Sally Hansen Beauty Supply Store. I think they were $8.99. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, they're really good. They're nice and even. And I just begin going at it, guys. I just start in the middle. And I pluck from the inner corner of my eye to the outer corner of my eyes. Right here, as you could tell, I already have like a little bobo there. I don't know what that is. It's just something that's irritating my skin, probably. Like I said, I'm a full-time secretary, mom, fur mom, wife. Don't have time for anything lately besides sitting at home, working on work. But yeah, I mostly use the tweezers to get all the long stray hairs. Let me see if I can move this way. You can see all the stray hairs that are on the sides and that are on the outer corners. All those stray hairs I tend to get with the tweezers first, okay? On both eyes. I'm going to work mostly on my right eye so I can show you exactly what it looks like at the end. As you can tell, I'm already starting to get red because I'm extremely sensitive. And there's 2 long hairs right here. Okay, I just kind of use the tweezers to pluck the long, big hairs. The big ones that you know, that are overly grown, like that guy. Okay. Once I tweeze my big ones, then I get some pointy tweezers. These are the pointy ones, okay? A lot of times people don't ever use these. I never see anybody in like eyebrow videos use these. Not really sure why, but if you have fine hair like I do, for some reason these guys work really, really good. Really good. I am not wearing my cheetah headband because my fur baby took off with it. But we're not going to talk about that. I have my hair pinned back and some bobby pins. It's doing all right. You know, just living the life, guys. I am living it. I am getting... These help with the little micro mini hairs that you can't always see. Especially, you know, if you're trying to get the little under ones and the ones on top right here. Sometimes they're really microscopic and thin hairs. That's what I do. I use these needle ones to get all those tiny little baby hairs. And then I start with my razor. And for the razor, basically what I do is I just go on the inside and I inch in. Very lightly, guys. You don't have to use this hard at all whatsoever. It's very light. You can get these at beauty supply stores, Walmart, Target, Dollar General, pretty much anywhere that sells tweezers. I think I got this black one at Target. So I just go around, y'all. I just go around and I get all that peach fuzz and I get all that extra hair. This is for fine hair. People ask me, why do I have fine hair? I don't know. It's genetics, guys. I really don't. I was raised Mexican-American in Texas, and you know what? My 23andMe says I'm mostly European. Italian, to be precise. Which that's what I blame my raspy voice on. Alright. So as you can tell, this eyebrow is already looking way better than this guy over here. He's hairy and uneven and weird. And this guy over here, it's looking pretty good, y'all. Now, my final step with doing this is I like to brush off all the excess little hairs that you've already plucked, that you've already shaved on the sides. And I get these microscopic, tiny little scissors. Sometimes these come in your husband's nose kits, like if they're to do their nose hairs, I guess. I know it's gross, I don't know. But these come in those little kits, and I love to use them on my eyebrows. They work amazing for fine hair. A lot of times fine hair, if you use too sharp of scissors, you'll cut and it'll look almost bald in certain areas. And I have that problem. I tend to have a lot of like spaced out hairs. That's why I use a lot of fillers and a lot of concealers and a lot of stuff like that to try to hide that. A lot of my friends that have alopecia or that are suffering from PCOS, they tend to have not so thick eyebrows as well. My mom actually has no eyebrows. Sorry, Mom, to put you out there, but you don't have eyebrows. My grandma had very, sparse eyebrows as well. But what I'm doing is I'm just picking up these little hairs, and as you can see, the ones that are uneven, I'm just literally going on top and just tiny, tiny microscopically trimming those little tiny edges. The little tiny ones that you lift up with your finger, guys. If they're lifting up, I just cut. And all these little tiny hairs, I just trim them. I trim them up until it's like rounded with my finger. No, it does not hurt. I am not pulling my hairs. This is great for teenage girls that are barely starting to do their eyebrows. But yeah, I just trim. And I don't chop off a whole bunch of it. I just trim it because that gives it that illusion that it's even. It's even hair. And a lot of times when you go get your hair threaded or your eyebrows threaded, they use these. They use your tweezers. They use these afterwards, and it's really clean. It's a really clean look afterwards. So That's what we look like so far, guys, and I am doing good. This is at home eyebrow cleanup. Okay, my next thing is I like to take my handy dandy little Q-tips. I got these little cheetah ones from Walmart. And then I get my favorite lotion again. Because once again, I'm extremely sensitive, guys. I'm extremely sensitive. Okay, and I put it on my eyebrow. I work it on through. And this is kind of a timely process. This is not something that you can do in like, 10 minutes. We're already at 10 minutes and I'm barely on one eyebrow, if that makes any sense. So this is something that you need to have time for, guys. Which during the quarantine, we have nothing else to do. Do we? No. So I got my lotion going on there, guys. It feels great. It's nice and smooth. My hair is looking great. And I get my favorite eyebrow pencil, which I used to use this one from Wet n Wild from the dollar store, Dollar General. It works just as good as my $12 one that I got from Ulta. This one is Wet n Wild. It has a cranked up side, and on the other side it has a spoolie to kind of blend. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild one today, guys. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling cheap. So, start on the inner corner and I just pick upward. Up, 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 up. Literally like making hair strokes. Then I get to the bottom of my eyebrow and I go over like a rainbow. Okay, once again, this is the shape of my eyebrow. Not everybody's eyebrows are shaped this way, and I completely understand that. So work with your eyebrow shape, your natural eyebrow shape. Don't go above it, don't go below it, go in it. Okay, you're trying to get this inside of where the hair is supposed to be. If my girls that have alopecia, PCOS, or hair loss for whatever reason, stay in the middle of your eyebrow, if that makes any sense. Don't go over the edges too much, and don't go under, because that's when it looks extremely dark and like chola, like extra, like too much, not so natural. So let's stay in the middle and let's go just strokes up. I get to the edges and I just outline, guys. I outline my eyebrow completely, staying in the middle. I go downward. See how I'm already starting to create that shape? Now, the reason at the beginning that I told y'all guys that y'all would need some wet wipes or some facial towels is because not all the time do I like the way the shape of my eyebrow comes out, guys. They're sisters, cousins. Sometimes they're estranged sisters that don't know each other, and they look horrible. So I just get these and I wipe it off. It's not like you're permanent. This is not permanent. You're not getting tattooed done. This is just something you could do in the morning time before you go to work and make your eyebrows look fuller and make you feel better about your face. It really, really defines your face when you have a good set of eyebrows. So anyways, I just pick up my eyebrows like this. I pick at them. Pick. All the way across. Downward. Until I get that shape that I like. And then I kind of just clean it up with my fingertips. And what's really cool is on the other side of this, it comes with the spoolie. You don't have to look for one and dig in your makeup bag. It's connected to the same exact thing. Once again, this is Wet n Wild, and I am using the retractable brow pencil, and this is medium brown, number 627A. If anybody's wondering, my lipstick is Unicorn Tears from Five Below. And it's iridescent, and I love it, and it gives me life, so. Whatever gives you life, do it. Use it. Right? Okay. So as you could tell, I already have like a discreet, like, shape. That fast, y'all. That fast. That literally took us like 4 minutes, not even, to do one eyebrow. And so I get these concealers. This one is NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. And this is in the color of, if I can find it. Oh, it's Matte Finish, Finny Matte. And I highly recommend this one, y'all. This is a great concealer, great eyebrow concealer. And this one is from Ulta. Again, it's from Ulta. Excuse my ugly nails that I did at home again. I might have to do a little video on that one next. And then Be Bright, the illuminating concealer. Guys, this is amazing. It makes you look dewy, but not shiny. Hate shiny. Okay, so back to my NYX. I go under my eyebrow all the way across. completely under everything you just did. Then I do it on top, all the way across, downward. So I just shaped my eyebrow in seconds. Now everybody's like, oh, what brush do you use to do your eyebrows? And whatever. Guys, I use my contour brush. This is literally Miss Gorgeous Again brushes that I got for Christmas from someone that loves me. And it's soft. And I just blend this with that brush. It literally just goes away into your foundation. Once again, I did a little bit of foundation prior to this video. And then it go downward. Kind of go over your eyelid. Because you want to make sure that there's no out areas that are like not concealed. And you don't want to make, you want to make sure that there's not a lot of like over coverage. You want to make sure it's blended. Bring it down to the inner eye area and over. Final step to your eyebrows is a good brow gel. Okay, now I don't always use brow gel. Sometimes I stop here at this look and I go to work. Because you know what? Sometimes I don't have time, okay? And when you're a mom and you're in the car driving to work and you're like, crap, I forgot my brow gel. You know at least your eyebrows look this good, guys. So I start here. This is Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in medium brown. Now, my hairs are very thin, y'all. Like, I think you think that they're thicker than they are, but my hair is extremely thin. Okay, so this is just going to latch on to the hair that I have. And it makes it volumize. It makes it look like you have more hair than you actually have. Which is really, really good for us girls, like I said, that struggle with, thinner brows or, struggle with trying to meet that trend that's right now going on in the world, which is the thicker, bushier eyebrows. Not everybody has that. Not everybody's blessed to have these big old thick bush caterpillars that are beautiful. I, on the other hand, have these thin, very, very thin, spacious, almost bald sometimes eyebrows, and they suck. So I have to use this volumizer that actually adds on fibers. It's got these fibers. If you can see, that looks kind of thick, and these fibers latch onto my hair and make it look like I have thicker hair than I have, because I don't have thick hair at all, guys. And I'm lightly even touching my brows, so light, it is ridiculous. Just enough to get this hair like spacious, these little spacious hairs volumized. As you can see, the top of my eyebrow now looks uneven. But guys, that's whenever you get your brow pencil again and you just comb it out. You comb it out. Don't stress, don't sweat. You comb it out. I'm done. I'm completely done with this eyebrow. As you can tell, this eyebrow is spacious, hardly has any hair on it. It's very thin. And this one is thick and gorgeous and matches my hair. It's very neutral. Let me go to the door. This is so ratchet, but I'll go to the door and show you my beautiful eyebrow. As you can tell, it is completely concealed, completely done. While this one over here is looking rough. It's rough. This one looks fabulous. Once again, my hair is not thick at all. This makes it look like it's extremely thick, which is the fashion right now, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed with these products. I really am. Okay. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my video and come back to see the next one. This is At Home Quarantine Sam. Have a great day. Bye.